All right, welcome, folks. This is Chewing the Fat podcast show where we talk about everything and nothing. We deep dive into many topics and we see where the conversation leads us. We get into theology, religion, politics, everything. And as you can see, I don't have my usual co-host. DT is working, and Gregory is at the Army Ball. But I have a special guest, Nickster, and his
How's it going?
squeeze. So we're just going to talk about what's going on, the current events, and just chew the fat on what's going on in the world because it's getting a little wild. It's there's a lot of what's the saying goes, a lot of rods in the fire, and we're gonna see
We're in
where.
dark times.
Yeah, hopefully not dark times. Hopefully this is just gonna fizzle out. I really hope.
I hope so.
Right. So how you guys doing?
Pretty good.
You guys have
a lot.
You guys started a show too, do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called Stirring It Up.
Stirring it up.
Kind of like chewing the fat, but we're stirring
like
the pot, the drama pot.
Oh yeah, I like it. So you guys get into like what do you guys talk about on that?
So we talk a little about like current events, but then we'll see what's trending like online. Oh, this happened. Kind of like TMZ.
Oh, okay. I like it. Stirring it up. Talking
So
about
I
getting a hot
started
gossip.
back in 2020. I tried to start stirring it up when I was living in Texas.
Yeah.
So I created this podcast, but then the people I was trying to do it with didn't want to do it. So I've just had this podcast laying dormant for so long.
Yeah. It is hard. Like I have I'll send you a link if you're interested. I'm trying to start a book club for basically a more masculine book club. And I'll send you a link. It's a cool app my coworkers showed me called Fable. And it's like Goodreads if you have that app. I've heard of that app.
Fable's cool.
Oh, you know, yeah. Like,
Yeah, when you
are you
sent
part
me
of a
the
book club?
link.
Not on Fable. I just like track what I read on Fable.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you could set up a book club on there. It's pretty cool. But that's cool. We're gonna try to do that and meet up and start a book club. But one of the newest things out, or like I guess we're gonna start globally and then move in, is Russia. This is Iran. You've seen this before, right? Let's do this.
Yeah. Once Iran.
Let's go. Where am I?
I seen something right before joining that Trump is telling the White House that he's about to declare war on Iran.
I didn't see that, but basically, yeah, they moved two of our huge, like that's our whole, like the little graph here, the bases, few bases, and then we got a bunch of ships over there that we moved. We have like two of our largest aircraft carriers moved over by Iran, and then they're accompanying, I guess, aircraft carrier as an accompany battleship, so they're over there. And this is Russia warns Iran and all parties in the region to exercise restraint and caution, which I think Russia is a ally of Iran, or sort of. Iran is big in oil and refineries and stuff like that, so maybe it's another ploy by the U.S. to choke the oil supply to China. But
I know. Well, Trump and Putin seem to be on mutual terms.
yeah, they're pretty. They seem like they have mutual respect for one another, which I think, and this is that my hot take, is I think the Russia is probably the most akin to us as a nation than any of our other allies, and we've been painted them as the bad guy all since the 70s, Cold War, 50s, 60s.
Animal
That they're
Farm.
the bad guy.
Did you say Animal Farm?
Yeah, like the book.
Yeah.
I haven't read that one. I have it. I have like an old copy my English teacher gave me, Animal Farm, but it's about socialism and communism using
Yeah,
animals.
it's about like Russia. I used to have the copy my English teacher gave me, and then I realized, like, I think like my senior year, I was like, oh, I'm not supposed to have this. And there was
Oh,
like a fine, and I had to give it back to her. And I was like, sorry.
that's funny. What was the fine? Like $1.25?
It was like $2 or something.
Yeah, right. Oh, you got to return that property.
Side note, one of my favorite books is To Kill a Mockingbird.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good movie too. Gregory Peck.
We had
Uh,
to act that one out for English class.
I'm surprised
that's
they haven't
cool.
remastered that movie or made like a modern day of
Well,
that movie.
I mean, let's just be honest. Its subject matter wouldn't make it today.
Yeah.
It's not really modern.
Yeah. They so they got Iran, which I mean, I last week's show was on Israel and all that stuff. So there was somebody I was talking to that's going to be if there's going to be a World War III. Let me put up this ticker so we don't get it. Everything we're talking about is opinion, informational, entertainment. Nothing we're not experts. We're not. It's all speculatory. It's all alleged. If there was going to be a World War III, it's the United States and Israel pretty much, and like some of the European countries are just in there for good measure. Like they're not contributing anything, but it's gonna be U.S. and Israel versus like Iran, China, and Russia. That's the new Allied Axis powers.
Yeah.
Because I think the way Russia is kind of a cooler head, like that's what they're saying is everybody like let's take it easy. But if it comes to blows, Russia's going to back Iran. So then you got that, and I guess China, is not big fans of the U.S. to begin with.
Did it?
So we would have us, Canada, the UK, and Australia probably as our big.
I don't even think we'd have Canada. I think China's got Canada.
Didn't like back in Cold War times, Russia and the US like make a bunch of like explosives and
The
Yeah, there
nuclear
was the
war.
they're like
nuclear
still
race.
aren't they like still like technically like in storage? Because I don't think they ever used them.
No, yeah, it's supposedly it's like Russia's the next in nuclear arms to us because during the Cold War, that's what it was. It was a nuclear arms race.
I know recently North Korea has been making nuclear weapons, and Russia, I think, and Trump tried to put a stop to Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un. That guy's funny. Have you seen the movie The Interview?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that's what that reminds me of. And so I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, all of we got chat driving. This is from Rustlin 666. Driving at the moment, but my squad and I will pull up heavy on your next stream. Add me on Discord. All right, I think I do have a Discord. I'll have to check that out. Thank you for the
Did you
comment.
see the post about the Doomsday clock being the closest to midnight that it's ever
I
been?
did see that. That it's like, yeah, the doom clock is 5 to midnight now. Like, what are we in The Watchmen? Like, I didn't even know there was a doomsday clock.
Neither did I.
Let's see.
There's like all these random stuff that's like just now coming out for
Oh.
everything.
As of January 27, 26, the doomsday clock is set at 85 seconds to midnight, the closest it's have ever been, signaling a human-made global catastrophe. Maintained by the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists. I've never heard of that before. This
2 nights
symbolic
ago.
timepiece. Go ahead.
Well, actually, never mind. I was about to switch up topics for a second.
Oh, let's do it up. That's why it's called chewing the fat.
I was gonna say, well, kind of about Epstein files and everything. 2 nights ago, TMZ never seen footage before. The 30 fatal seconds of Michael Jackson, and like how it led to his death, and how that was kind of tied into Epstein.
It's the more they come out, like, and there's really nasty demonic things that I've heard. Like, I was talking to Aunt Steph about it. Like, I was like, I should just take a day and go through them, or like take a weekend. And she's like, don't do that. I'm like, well, I'll take Christ with me and know, I'll say a prayer every page, just say another prayer as I dive deep in there. But there's some sick stuff. But as it reveals, there's like unsung like heroes being exposed too. Like, allegedly the Michael Jackson, his Neverland was actually to protect children.
Yeah.
That's coming out, and he got killed for it.
I saw Macaulay Culkin's, he had an interview saying that Michael Jackson saved him from getting on a plane to Epstein Island to take him to Neverland.
Wow. And it's coming out like, Corey Feldman has been saying this shit for years, and we just chalk him off as crazy. Like Mel Gibson is coming out, like he said it way back that it's,
the craziest thing that I saw is that Life Touch is on it, and my work actually said that they canceled Life Touch for the upcoming photos, and they're finding something else to do.
Me and DT talked about that. Like that's probably, but there's no excuse. I think it was 2008 or something like that. It was when he got accused, and they got the files and all that stuff. So they've had it for a number of years. But I think the problem is there's a lot of emails that are just strictly business. Like, that's it. Like, and with that, the Life Touch, sure, maybe there is some nefariousness to it. But also it could have been like, hey, Epstein's like, hey, buy this because it's a government contract and it's never going to go dry. That's going to be an infinite revenue stream for you. It could be something like that. But it could be also that they're like, oh, hey, let's, I'm going to just imagine in more rural or low income neighborhoods, they used it to, oh, the kid just went missing because there's not, all that attention in those kinds of neighborhoods. Or it could be nefarious, but it could be just a business deal.
I was also asking people, like, the whole Epstein list, not every single person could have been involved with like the sexual stuff.
Well, there's Elvis Presley's on there too. Like, names listed in the emails: Elvis Presley, Marilyn Monroe. Like,
one of the Zigglers from Dance Mom, the younger one. I forget if it's Maddie or Mackenzie.
I don't know what Dance Mom is. Is that a show?
Yeah. She apparently went to like the pizza parties or whatever.
Pizzagate.
That's another thing. Like, that's like Liz Cronkin is she was a Washington DC correspondent that did the Pizzagate, like what was it, Cosmic Pizza in DC, where that guy just went in and shot at the floor, and they're like, whoa, nothing to see here, and she's like, wait a minute, there is stuff to see here, and she got blackballed, and now it's some of these people that have been pegged as crazy for so long are now getting validated.
If you and I were landscapers and we got hired to cut the property of Epstein Island, are we now on that list because we were like signed in to cut the grass?
And that's, people have gone. Go ahead.
Another thing that's crazy is the Ellen DeGeneres stage. It looks like the island.
Oh, does it? Well, that's like the Nickelodeon splat.
Oh yeah, I actually posted
I think you posted that. The Nickelodeon splat looks like the island, and you have that documentary that I think it's HBO Max has that documentary about the dark side of Nickelodeon.
Yep.
And then
that was a crazy documentary.
I gotta watch it.
I didn't see it.
Dan Schneider, the guy that created like Drake and Josh, Victorious, and iCarly, he was very like obsessed with feet. If you go back and watch these episodes, you'll be like, oh, holy shit! Like,
oh, makes sense. Like Tarantino. He's obsessed with feet. He's got a foot.
I need to read Jeanette McCurdy's book.
Oh, that's right. She put a book
He's
too out.
Twice Your Age.
Oh, I don't know about it. She says something like "F your mother," was one of her books.
She just came out with another book. The first one was "I'm Glad My Mom Died."
I think her second book is more about like the Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider.
I mean, and the Nickelodeon spat. I mean,
there's like a bunch of stuff.
I shared a cartoon about it was Trump and Vance, a cartoon talking to Harris, and like at the end of it, it's like, what is the threshold for everybody to riot? Like, what is not even riot? Let's just dial back to protest. What is the threshold? Is it elites killing and molesting babies? That's not the threshold. Like, we have to get something else to be more angry as a populace. Like, this is pretty bad. Like, and that's why I said, I posted on the Chewing the Fat Facebook page that this is like a mirror almost. Like, these Epstein files releases a mirror that we can't even agree that this is terrible and should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, regardless of your status in society.
I saw something that someone posted about the files that his youngest victim was still attached to the umbilical cord.
I've heard some very terrible things, and who knows? I mean, it's when you have Putin. Have you seen that video that he's quoting that they've been filling their bellies with human flesh for centuries, and now their vampire ball is over. Like, it's coming to an end. I was like,
that's crazy.
It is like, it's a wild world we're living in.
Have you seen?
Go ahead.
The theory, and I posted this on Facebook a little bit, and then we could get into this. But the whole thing with Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, they had like a secret child, and then people in Hollywood didn't want them having this baby. They tried to take it. Selena said no. And then in 2020, apparently she died and was replaced with like a clone or a lookalike to be Selena Gomez.
I haven't heard that theory, but I mean, at this point in my life and the way I believe all of them until you prove they're proven otherwise. Like, I can believe it because if what they're doing and what they're doing in the Epstein files, like, these people are openly emailing each other about it. And you and I, regular people, we would not send emails, even in a joking manner, of any of that content to each other. Yeah. And that's why I said, if any three of us had any bit of that in our emails, we would already be in prison. Like, it's outrageous. Life. Yeah, it's outrageous to me that there's not more outrage. Like, there's not more, because they've had years to have these files. And now you have AI. That's why I said, put it all in AI. Say, I want you to put aside all the emails that have suggested criminal activity. 45 seconds. I got them all there. There they are. Now, then you can weed through those and say, okay, we got something here. We got something here. We got something here. Let's go. Like,
I also said,
go ahead.
Biden, like Joe Biden died in 2019 and they replaced Joe Biden.
I saw that. Gregorius sent me a couple clips of the robot and Biden walking next to each other.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's pretty good. That's pretty spot on. He looks pretty rickety. Like, share the screen here. Prince Andrew was arrested and he released for misconduct while in office. Well, that's the understatement of the year. But so that's more part of the Epstein files. So I did see also that the Sultan of whatever he stepped down as CEO of whatever he was, and then he was arrested. That's why I was like, where's the US? Where are the rest at the US? Every other place, like, every other place has due process. Like, yeah. Why aren't we arresting people? And maybe we are, but these people have stake in the media, so we won't hear about it. It'll be hush hush, quiet. You'd have to find, and that's that's like the Savannah Guthrie is. You have influencers or internet sleuths that have YouTube. They're down there. They're doing more, to me, from my opinion. They're doing more for the investigation or moving it, at least having updates for people sooner than the official law enforcement.
Right. Like
So
the UK is starting to question their authorities. All that we got in America is, are you on the files? No, we're not talking about the files. I'm down, Trump. And then he goes on about his day or whatever.
Yeah, but here's Pam Bondi was listed on the files allegedly. Well, it's an email. What her involvement in, and that's
Adam
what.
Sandler.
Yeah. Like, oh, there's nothing there. I got it all my desk. There's nothing there. Or first I have all the files on my desk. I'm, going through. There's a lot to go through. Oh, there's no files. There's no files. They're gone. Oh yeah, we have the files. Here, let me redact the perpetrators or the alleged perpetrators, but unredact the victims' names.
Speaking of the files, still, since the files came out, have you seen that like 7 countries have announced that they had cancer cures this whole time?
Yes. I've seen that. I've seen them. I saw that, and I saw the meme that the Epstein file is so bad that everybody released all the cures to cancer.
Here's like a deeper dive than what we're on right now. We said that the Nancy thing is like a cover up for something, like it happened because of the files. Well, what's the files itself covering up?
Well, just the whole demonic, allegedly speculatory. This is my opinion. What are the Epstein files covering up? That our nation's leaders and other nations' leaders have been engaging in demonic, satanic, ritualistic rituals. That was
the
redundant,
Illuminati.
Yeah, I mean, I would even say deeper and darker than Illuminati. So there's this book that I learned about from the Quite Frankly podcast, which is great. Quite Frankly TV. If you check it out, it's like, he's awesome. He talked. So he had this book club. He had a book club online. It was called Windswept House, is the name of the book, by Malachi Martin. And Malachi Martin was a Vatican priest. And he wrote a book, and it's pegged as like corporate, fiction, fantasy.
Yeah.
But he was saying, and this took place in I think it's like the late 80s, 90s, that era, that there was a ritual done, a black mass done at St. Peter's, and then a sister church here that basically put Satan at the throne of the Vatican, and through the Vatican and working with corporate entities all over the world, and that's where we're at. And that's all alleged, speculatory, and opinion. But that's that book, which you can't. You can get a paperback. You can't get it like a digital copy because I wanted to get it on my Kindle. But I read like a quarter of it, and they were reading at a too fast a pace, so I couldn't do it.
I feel bad because I keep bouncing around, but you keep saying stuff that jogs my memory.
No.
Speaking of books, Amazon, the day before Charlie Kirk got shot, they put a book about the assassination of Charlie Kirk.
And somebody said that it was like a error, like in the date, that it was posted to the site, but there's like, that was the day it went live, where it was actually uploaded, 7 business days prior or something. They tried to, debunk it. But
it's
who
so
knows?
Crazy. Like, why would you make that book before that even happened, or was it? So somebody was planning it for a while.
Yeah, because for it to even be published, it would have to be like At least a year.
Yeah. So maybe I don't understand why. Like Charlie Kirk was. I watched him on Instagram. He was, that
I
was
thought
the
he was
way.
entertaining.
Yeah, he was entertaining. He was a podcaster. Like, but we put him up on this pedestal like he was like Abraham Lincoln. Like he was a
Yeah.
podcaster. You had wrote out a stadium
If
for his
anything, he was helping like students express or expand their knowledge on campus.
He was good. Oh, excuse me. He was good as in like he was open discourse. From what I understand, he never said anything derogatory. He never
got mad.
You never got mad. You could say he got passionate. Maybe he got frustrated, but he never like lashed out in anger at anybody.
And there's a lot going on with that, and with Erica Kirk, there's a lot of like shady stuff that she's been doing.
I'll have you on the show again when we do that one, because there's a lot going down on that too. Like she's in hot water. Like she's just. I've watched. There's shows out there, Dumbest Criminals, but I like. Why would you? Oh, I don't. I know. I didn't date anybody else. I didn't drink. Oh, what's this video? What's this video? Who's that guy? Who's this guy? The internet's forever. Like, especially now.
They were saying that her name was popped up on the files, or she was associated.
She's associated. Probably, they're the same circles. These people are in the same circles. Like George Carlin, it's a big club and we're not in it. Like her parents, I think, are like military, arms dealers, or deal with. They're like military contractors that they have supply the army with stuff. Oh,
Robert,
Robbie, he's a coworker of mine. He says my wife thinks that Erica Kirk is dirty. I think so too. Just the way she reacted, which that's the thing. Everybody grieves in their same way. I don't think anybody anywhere in the history of human beings does somebody grieve by going on a book tour, or let me put me in the spotlight 24/7. I don't think anybody does that ever.
Right. And she also made this might not be real, but she also made a dating app or whatever. She was like, I'm on this faith, like dating.
Yeah. Which, speaking of that, this is where my mind's going, is Erica Kirk with the dating app. Everything AI is getting out of control, with its realisticness. You saw the Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise that was in the big thing, that they were like all up in arms because it looks so damn real, which I haven't even watched it. I've seen like clips of it. Like everything is so like, that's why I wanted to put a poll out before the show, or just in general, is how much of what we see do you think is AI? Do you think 25%, half, 75%?
I would say 75. I think under the social media like umbrella, part of my
75 of it.
Part of my like online persona, I'm labeled as a AI music artist because I make music, but
with AI. Yeah. So I didn't even think about that, because there's a couple videos I've watched with people sitting like me that kind of look like video games. Like, how certain textures are, but I guess they could have filters on their camera where they look.
There's a guy named Mr. Peanut, and his thing while he's live streaming is he's a peanut.
Hey, like Planters Peanuts, Mr. Peanut.
Yeah. That guy's pretty funny if you ever check him out.
Mr. Peanut, I'll check him out.
I saw something that like Erica Kirk was maybe like reincarnated or something, like she died a while ago and then she came back in 2021.
Interesting. Maybe. I mean, some of her early videos, she was engaging in some heavy partying. She could have had a bad night.
Yeah.
It's there's so many theories out there these days, like, and it is I that could be part of their plan is just put so much out there that you can't distinguish truth from lie. And then you add so you could do that with news stories. Now you add AI in there, and you're like, even uh, like the videos you saw on Instagram. That oh look, this baby sitting on the grass. Here comes this eagle coming to pick it, and the cat saves it. Like
AI is getting kind of crazy.
scary.
Like, depending on how you use it, it can be useful. It can be a tool
Yeah.
that can be used, like, to make money in your own life. But sometimes, or some ways that you use it, like you said, it's scary.
Yeah. Well, that's like everything is.
Like people could use it to like put like a kid's photo and be like, take the clothes off of them
Yeah.
or something like that. And
You would hope
that's
I
just
would.
like,
Well, I actually was playing around with the song maker, so you'd hope that that AI engine has like, no, we can't do that. You know, I hope it would be, we can't do that. Contacting local authorities, like, but
that would be smart.
right. That's the way to catch them. I did post it on the Facebook page that it was what's his name, Don Draper from Mad Men. He's like,
Oh
hey,
yeah.
how about we make ice, but for pedophiles? You know, I was like, now you're onto something. But yeah, so hopefully it's not because they would have that in there because I was
I
playing with the
seen.
song thing earlier and I tried to like write me a song about how all our institutions are corrupt and run by Satanists and we can't do anything. Oh, I did it on Gemini. Wouldn't let me do it. Oh, we don't do anything. I'm beta. We're not doing anything political or ideology, blah, 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 blah.
I could probably make that song. I could probably make it with what I
I was
use.
playing around with it and I was like, I was doing like 70s rock and I was like, it wasn't, I wasn't feeling it. I
I
wasn't
didn't even
feeling,
know Gemini made music now.
they just started it, I guess. And they got to
I
compete.
I seen a meme that it was like, remember folks, think about why they canceled How to Catch a Predator to begin with.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like they
did
canceled that
cancel it.
show, but
Why
why
would
did
you
they
want to
cancel?
cancel that show? Maybe they cancel. I would hope, I'm being optimistic, probably foolishly. I would hope that they just canceled the show, but just continued doing what they were doing.
Like Chris Hansen, like that guy used to be like the forefronter for catching
Yeah,
these
you're
people,
like,
and then
yeah,
he disappeared.
yeah. He got caught.
It,
That's
full circle moment. He turns out to be like on the files.
yeah. He's like the top guy.
How to
I
catch
mean,
yourself.
that's I just watched Donnie Darko, and that's like the Patrick Swayze character. Uh, he's like supposed to be like love yourself, fear, and all this motivation, and he ends up having like child porn and stuff. Like they put it out there in movies. Robbie says,
That's like
"Have you?" Yeah, Oliver Anthony. Yeah, he's good. I haven't heard anything of his newer stuff, so I'll have to check him out.
the talking about like famous people being found with child porn. The oldest son,
I
he
saw that.
was found with child porn.
I think, and I'm going. I think it's demonic. I can't think of any kind of mental illness. I can't think of any kind of lifestyle trauma, anything that you chalk up to. Well, that's yeah. Look, that's what I'm like. The maps, minor attracted people, bullshit.
Yeah.
No, that's demonic. Like nobody of any mental illness, any crazy. You could be the craziest schizophrenic this side of the Rio Grande, and that you're not like that's what I want. No,
I
you
mean,
know,
this guy had a wife and kids, so like,
yeah, like that's like
And
everybody. And I think, and call me crazy. Like, I think it's all out there. Like,
Yeah.
so, like, the movies, and this is I'm going on the demonic possession. The movies make it think it's all this shaking house, floating beds, all this stuff. But really, it's a thief in the night. It's quiet. It's subtle. You have to look for it. And
It's the whole
there's signs.
the whole Nancy thing. A viral criminal that they can't find him.
Yeah. I thought, like, maybe we've been lied to in a different way. Like, they're thinking, "Oh, cameras are everywhere. We'll find you." Look, Walmart's got cameras. Maybe it's all bullshit. Like, this guy should clearly be caught. He's, like, huffing on the camera that he rips off. He's supposedly leaving gloves everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's no traffic camera. Like, what do you mean? I know down here in Florida, there's like 3 cameras on each intersection.
Yep.
Sometimes 4.
In Ohio, you can like look up the traffic cameras.
Yes, and supposedly there's a conspiracy theory about that because there's cameras by playgrounds and stuff like that, and pederasses are using it because it's open access, so people are using it nefariously. But then again, the same user is looking at the playground all the time. Well, let's just watch this guy for a minute here. Like,
yeah, that's crazy too. How is there no footage of this guy grabbing Nancy out of her house, trying to get her in the car?
Like 2:00 in the morning. The only way out of there is a huge intersection that has cameras. You're telling me you can't roll that film at 2:45 in the morning? And what's that car? Run the plate. Who is it?
I've already saw it where the car pulled up and they saw the guy try to jump a fence that wasn't the right house. They have that footage.
Is that the second video?
Yeah. So they have his car. They have him.
Is that the one he's tossing the backpack over the fence?
Yeah.
It's in like a parking lot.
And then he tries to get over this fence, but he can't or whatever.
Okay,
and then he realized it wasn't the right house. And then we got that footage from down the street of Nancy's house.
Like, I get like why her neighbors wouldn't have like the ring footage and stuff like that, because it is kind of a secluded neighborhood. But like, you have the cameras at the main entrance to that little development. You have all this stuff, like, and they're like, I'm not sure. And
I'm sure he stopped at a gas station somewhere.
Yeah, you got a gas station. Got it, like, before or after. Like, there's only, but maybe, like I said, maybe the establishment is lied, and it's not. They're just there for show for the most part. Well, I know like speed cameras don't work unless it's red and you trigger it. But like, so like, but no, you're telling me you can't tap in the camera anytime you want,
right? And then I just circle back to the good old saying, "Nancy, are you okay?"
Yeah.
The song's out now. No, I'm just kidding.
My gosh, like, let's pull that one up over here. While we're on the subject of Nancy, just some top stories. Sheriff vows to find Savannah Guthrie's mom. Like, the case is cold. 3 weeks. You got nothing?
3 weeks, and she's supposed to take daily like heart medicine so she doesn't get sick and die.
Weren't they trying to like find her like with her heart monitor or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stream Boo like live.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
Yeah, it's probably AI. Yeah, like, even if she, like, that's another thing. Okay, let's just say, and unfortunately, I don't think she's alive anymore. But if she is, let's just say, I hope we find her alive. But let's just say she is, and they picked up her prescription, because a lot of times you can just call into a pharmacy and say, hey, especially like, oh, I guess this is just weird too. If it was a botched home invasion, like, they're taking this lady that needs medical things and keeping her and all this stuff. So, but just to say they do for purpose sake, they got her and they're like, "Hey, what's your pharmacy? Call in your prescription. You need your prescription. We'll pick it up." You could, I'm sure there's some way you could search the local area, X amount of radius, all the pharmacies. Did this drug get picked up? Yes, it did. It got picked up here, 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 and here. All right, I need the camera footage of that.
They're also saying that if they're in Mexico now, you could get her medicine without any pharmacies or whatever.
I guess they could have gone. For all we know, they've been, in Mexico from day one. They scooped her up, went right to Mexico. But then there was somebody who was saying, they checked the border cameras. That was their next thing, is checking vehicles, because it would have been, all right, she got her last thing was at 2:45. It takes 45 minutes to get over there. Check the time at that time at the border. It seems, maybe I'm oversimplifying it, but it seems like it's pretty easy to find shit.
TMZ was reporting on that whole subject.
Captain Q, you could have already solved the case already. Well, thank you.
TMZ was saying the whole, it takes about an hour to get to the border. But then they also said that the FBI acknowledged that there's ways to enter without being by the border or by the camera or
you don't fucking say. There's ways.
Yeah. The FBI said that.
Yeah.
The
no
FBI said
shit.
that.
They've been using those ways for the last 4 years.
TMZ just laughed, like the guy reporting. I think Harvey.
He's like, yeah, I would laugh too. Oh, thanks.
Like,
thanks,
he was
Captain Obvious.
There's ways to get into Mexico without being caught. We didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Oh, FBI contacts Mexican authorities. That was 3 days ago.
28 minutes ago.
Oh, see, here's this. Yeah, 28 minutes ago. Security measures make cross-border abduction of Nancy Guthrie low probability, experts say. Yeah. I don't think so.
See, what if all these ransom notes that TMZ's been getting, what if it's just like a distract them? Oh, I saw them go south of the border.
Yeah, to throw them off their case. Yeah, that could be possibly a little deflection.
What if they went to Texas or Oklahoma or
they could, they could have been a number. Or, by this time they could all be all the way up in Canada.
Yeah.
They could just be chilling in Ohio.
It's literally been 3 weeks. They could be anywhere. They could have done anything.
Yeah.
They could have just dropped her off a bridge that same day they got her.
Yeah. It's
who knows if they even still have her.
And there was no proof of life, which that was a couple people. Like, there's certain, SOPs for kidnappings. And it's like ransom note, proof of life, money, like exchange, like that's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah, they just keep sending note after note after note without any proof of life.
Which I would, because that would suggest that she's no longer among us. But I think that all these notes, like, oh, this is my last note, and then 2 other notes, and I would say that makes them look desperate. Like, they're getting more frantic, which if she is alive, it's bad for her because they're getting more desperate and they're going to get more dangerous. But and why TMZ? Like, that's a weird question. Like, TMZ is like celebrity gossip, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, that's what I know it as. I would imagine that a lot of people know TMZ as celebrity gossip.
Yeah.
Why would you send your thing there?
I feel like they might have sent it there because TMZ is the easiest to contact to send stuff to.
Probably because they were like, oh, here, I got a picture of Mark Wahlberg eating a donut here, and it's easy to reach out. But
they take anything. They report anything.
I guess so, but TMZ. All right. Our last thing is, and this is another tie to Epstein, is Trump. This is the Associated Press. I try to get a balanced news publication. You know, some right leaning, some left leaning. You know, leaning. So Trump says he doesn't know if aliens are real, but directs government to release files on the UFO. So the Epstein files must be so bad. They're like, yeah, aliens are real. They've been here for a while. You guys are all right. You know, like, you guys were all correct. We are going to take the term conspiracy theorists off the official lists. Like, that's how bad. So what do you guys think? Do you think aliens are real?
So are they turning Area 51 into like a museum?
I think.
Yeah, right. They'll charge you. I mean, that's a lucrative business deal. Yeah, you can get in now. We'll charge you $106.
Remember when like a bunch of people tried to raid it?
Yeah. That was funny. That was.
I think the galaxy is too big, too massive, too unexplored to be naive saying that we're the only living thing or the only planet that can hold life of any form.
Right. Let's see.
I mean, they've grown stuff on Mars.
Like, outside of our solar system, outside of our galaxy system, there's got to be more.
Yeah. Have you guys heard of the Fermi paradox?
It sounds familiar.
So let me look that up. I was just looking at Trump and aliens, but the Fermi paradox.
Wasn't there one called the Andromeda paradox or something?
Andromeda Strand. That's a book, I think. The Fermi paradox. So something here. Let's share this tab. Boop doop boop boo. The Fermi paradox is the contradiction between high probability estimates for existence of extraterrestrial civilizations. And lack of evidence for or contact with them. So it was formulated by Fermi in 1950, but there's like something like he was saying, basically the gist of it, there's like 39 like million suns just like ours in our galaxy. And the probability that none of them have, like you said, none of them have life is very is low. It's there should be that many, just the laws of probability, there should be life, and that we should have been visited. Like that's we're like, because it's been hidden from us. Like
have
the
you
probability
ever
of aliens.
The game No Man's Sky?
I never played that.
It's a whole open world game, and I mean, literally open world. You can spend years trying to fly to a different system, and
that's pretty cool.
It's really good because it's a space-time game. You travel other planets. They have a great concept of what the universe is.
Oh yeah, you could. I saw that game and I wanted to play that game, but I just don't have time for games anymore. There's the new NASA reacts to Donald Trump's.
Trump didn't they just bring back going to the moon?
I think so. Yeah, they were like, yeah, we're gonna go back. Oh, cool. You know, anything to distract from the Epstein files. You know, like pretty much, you know, cure cancer. Oh, that reminds me of cure cancer. My dad sent me a thing about pancreatic cancer. This guy found a cure for pancreatic cancer, and when I was like, in the article, he found it, but they were making fun of his birthmark on his face. Like, he invented a cure for cancer, and you're like, oh, well, look at that nasty birthmark on your face. Like, that's how crazy we are as a society. Nuts. But
cosmetologist.
What?
This cosmetologist, like a person that does hair.
Where?
Cosmologist.
Cosmologist.
Oh.
Yeah, Yeah. Like Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's one of those
I love that guy.
astrophysics. He's funny, yeah. He's directed Pentagon.
He does the videos like, you wonder why this ball didn't hit my face, and then they did an AI version of that. It's
And
like it comes back.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh man. But yeah, it's getting really wild there. But what else have you heard? What you're stirring it up is more into the gossip. What gossip's going on out there?
There's a lot going on. Like they're trying to say that Trump's gonna get impeached. They're trying to say that like some stuff we already talked about, like trying to start a war. Or what about Venezuela? Ever since we kidnapped the guy or took him or whatever, I haven't heard anything about it since.
No. Yeah, well, it's all been filled with Savannah Guthrie and Epstein files and all the other distractions. But yeah, it is weird that we just that's our like we get like a week cycle and then boom, like they're starting not to cover Nancy now. So now they're gonna get into Trump and Iran. And then after
that kind of sucks in itself. Like they're just gonna totally it's been 3 weeks. We tried.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just leave her to the wayside.
Yeah, they move on to the next story, the next cycle.
Where
it is shitty.
Since we're doing a little spin on stirring it up, did you watch the halftime show? What was your thought about Bad Bunny versus
I didn't watch either of them. I think we watched what did we watch? I don't remember. Not the Super Bowl. Neither of them. We didn't even watch any of the football. I haven't watched football in a long time unless I'm like out somewhere getting dinner and it's on. That's it. Like that's the only time I watched the Olympics too. We were out and about and it was on downhill skiing. That's what I watched. But I didn't watch either of them. It's crazy the nonsense. It's another distraction. That's what there's an old Roman saying that give them bread and circuses and they'll never revolt. But today it's give them Netflix and Starbucks and they'll never revolt. Like,
unless you mess up my Starbucks order.
Yeah, that's only it. Yeah. Or you misgender them. You know, it says Alex. Well, here, you know.
Here
you go, sir. That's ma'am.
Yeah, it's ma'am. They were saying,
go ahead.
I forgot I was gonna say it now. They were saying something about. I totally lost my train of thought.
How dare you? But yeah, have you ever seen this movie? This is a great one. Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh yeah,
that's so good. Maybe that's what we were watching, something like that. While we were watching the Super Bowl, I find it more entertaining. But yeah, let's just go back to it was Super Bowl. Which one did you watch both?
I watched the Bad Bunny one live, like during the Super Bowl. Then the next day I went back and watched the Turning Point one. The Bad Bunny one was really good. And people are going to be like, well, it was like this. I understand a little bit of Spanish. So I understood some of the like words he was saying. And then if you watch like the translated version, you would like it. Like,
yeah.
It's like, oh, I like this. He was talking the whole time. He was talking about America is one. We are America.
Yeah. And I heard he had a similar message at the Grammys.
Yeah. He had a football that said like we are America. And then as soon as he showed that because it was in English, everybody was like, oh, that was good. The Turning Point one, it seemed very staged. I don't even think it was live, like as they were doing it. It seems recorded if you watch it. And then Chris Rock was there, or Kid Rock, not Chris Rock. Kid Rock was there, and he was lip syncing his songs. He wasn't even singing.
Oh my gosh, really?
Like, if you do go back and you watch it, it's about like an hour. Well, the whole stream was an hour, but you could fast forward. It's about 30 minutes of actual performances.
Yeah.
But if you go back, you'll get the vibe. I think that something was off about it. It was very weird. It was very.
I think. I mean, I heard the Bad Bunny had some weird symbolism to it. Supposedly his lyrics, like what you said, is something. You know, it was good lyrics, but supposedly they were uh nefarious, or even we could say pederasty lyrics for Bad Bunny. But then they pulled up old lyrics from uh Robbie said, I thought the TPUSA half show was a dud. I think that's what Nick was suggesting too. It was kind of dud. I didn't watch
Something
either
was
of 'em.
off about it, for sure.
Then what else? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, they had some symbolism in it. Uh who knows? What about the Grammys? You guys watch the Grammys? That was a very controversial one too.
Yeah, we actually talked about that on Stirring It Up. Like, the Grammys is an award show. People are there to get the awards that they earned. Like, every reporter didn't say anything about, oh, good job getting your trophy. Like, what's next? What album are you going to do? Everything was, do you think you deserve that trophy because you voted for so and so, or you think
It was
this?
all political.
Yeah.
We talked about it here on our show, that I was like, just like Ricky Gervais, like, just have your reward. But I didn't even think about that. It's like supposed to be a music awards. Yeah, like, hey, you had a great album. What are you gonna do next? Like, but then there was, the Jelly Roll speech was much better. It combated all that other stuff. He's like, hey, man, everybody could be a friend with Jesus. Like, JC's all right with me. And then, so he had a good message, Jelly Roll, and I actually listened to his newest album. It was pretty good.
Yeah, he's been training for wrestling. Jelly
Oh,
Roll.
really? I did see somewhere that I saw him with like next to somebody, and I can't remember who.
He did a couple matches, and then Triple H said that if you lose like 100 pounds and you train, like, we'll bring you back. So he's
Nice.
rumored to show up for WrestleMania.
Ooh, that'll be fun. There was a lot of nonsense. Oh, go ahead.
Are they gonna keep like some of the people for the Elimination Chamber like a surprise?
Well, the Elimination Chamber is pretty set. That's the road to WrestleMania. Like, the Elimination Chamber on the 28th is the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania.
Ooh, which is now exclusively because they wanted to make more money on the ESPN. Yeah, it was on. Where are you at on that? Are you for being ESPN? Like, that's a huge broadcast.
There's reports saying that ESPN's not even happy with the deal, and they're about to terminate it.
Oh.
There's a lot going on with WWE. Like, TKO, ever since they took over, they price gouge tickets. Like, their attendance has been low, and they keep saying record breaking, new era. But every show you can see, like, the crowd is getting smaller.
They'll like pan out, and there'll be like a blank, like
a
whole
row
section of, yeah.
Wow.
Like, they're running themselves to the ground, and it's like they're going to lose their partnerships and their deals pretty soon.
Man.
But there's also reports saying that Vince McMahon is going to be coming back, or he's going to try to buy WWE back from Endeavor.
Interesting. Yeah, because I've heard other, I think maybe DT was talking about it, and somewhere else I heard that, yeah, they don't like Triple H is running it into the ground.
Yeah.
Like, with these.
He keeps getting these calls that he doesn't want to hear.
When he first took over, like the whole IWC, the Internet Wrestling Community, we were stoked. We were happy, and he did a great job the first like 6 months, and then something happened where uh something happened where he just kind of like got stale. The only thing he's got going, he uses this masked man like concept.
Oh yeah, like the ace in the hole, kind of like he keeps somebody's secret the whole time.
Yeah. So he ran that story, and then he revealed the person, and then 2 weeks later, another masked man came and started beating up people, and we don't know who it is.
But it's like
You don't know who it is right now?
Yeah, they didn't tell us who the new guy is, but then
Oh yeah.
on Raw on Monday, they did a backstage segment, and they brought this like wooden box in, and the box says don't open until 2/28/26, which is the Elimination Chamber.
Oh.
And then on SmackDown, they like the box showed up again.
Yeah, because he said give it to Nick because he doesn't want it.
Yeah, saying it's a SmackDown. And so SmackDown got it on Friday, and they were like, what's in this box? Like, they're building this whole thing for Elimination Chamber, and they think they're going to unveil who the Masked Man was.
I think it's something different than the Masked Man.
Oh yeah, it may have a clue to who the Masked Man is. And if you guys seen the movie Seven, that's what I was thinking about. Like this box, what's in the box? You know, like it's maybe that's their inspiration. Maybe there'll be something there.
Maybe like I'm thinking it's maybe like a whole different person than the Masked Man. Like there's gonna be two people.
They're saying the reveal or the return of the box could be Chris Jericho, or I started seeing that it could be The Rock. The Rock show, yeah, but why would The Rock show up in a box?
Put me in a box.
Wait, what kind of box is? What size of box is this?
Like it's a tall
coffin. That's called a coffin.
Yeah.
No, it's a tall.
It's like a person.
It's
like a person shaped box. You know,
it's like person sized, but it's like box.
Like a gift
like
box.
It's flat.
Here, I'll see if I can share my screen or bring it up.
Yeah, let's see what I can. Yeah, if you can share your screen. Let's see, WWE box. Oh, it's like a crate. Image.
Yeah.
A crate. No. I had it at the first. Mystery setting up fans for. This is 1 day ago. WWE mystery angles are setting fans up for a letdown. Hopefully not. I would hate that shit. Okay, it's a crate. Yeah, big shipping crate. I wonder what's in there. What do you think's in there? So who do you think? Do you think it's got to be a person? What else could they put it in there? Maybe a belt, like the revealing a championship or something like that.
Would be too big to be a belt.
Maybe it's to throw it off. You know, like people are thinking a person's in there. Whatever.
No, normally for like.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's going on with my computer right now?
Is it
normally? Like for belts, they'll have a pedestal, and then they reveal like a new belt, or they bring it down.
But maybe they're doing something different. You know, like what if it's not a person? Like what else would it be?
A prop.
Oh, a prop. What kind of prop? Like a
tree.
Maybe like a hammer for like SummerSlam or something like that. Maybe.
They teased that Bad Bunny was going to return, so maybe that box is like Puerto Rican weapons.
Oh. Well, they would. Oh, maybe they don't want to give you a
the
clue.
Puerto Rican flag.
Yeah. It could be just something in it, like a hanging Puerto Rican flag, and that's it. Then what does that mean? Or maybe have a Puerto Rican flag and like bunny ears or something like that, and they're like, oh, go, you know,
like the Playboy bunny.
Have you and Laura been keeping up, like watching?
No, we
Raw?
lost it. We lost it. I mean, now that I have YouTube TV now, so we can get most of the. There's all each one. See, it's all racket. It's all racket. Each one is missing, like, to get all of WWE. It was like, okay, I can get YouTube TV that has what it's on the CW, right? Is one of them.
Yeah,
but then there was always an odd one out, like, oh, these services don't, and then you have to get a separate service.
Yeah, that's one thing that everyone hates about watching wrestling as an American fan, because
put it on one network, damn it.
This is the crazy part, and this is why, like, I used a VPN for a while. If you were in Canada, you get everything on Netflix: Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all live every week on Netflix.
At least Canada's got something.
So if, like, for a while I used a VPN, and I might do that again here soon, because right now I'm using YouTube TV for SmackDown and NXT, but then Netflix for Raw. But if I just use my VPN and watch everything from Netflix, it's cheaper that way.
Yeah,
and I have everything, and Netflix has pay-per-views, like, in Canada.
True, yeah.
So you don't need ESPN.
Nice.
And actually, now that we're talking about it, we all, like us, you and me, should probably just get a VPN and just watch wrestling on Netflix.
Right? We should. I got rid of Netflix. I watched Stranger Things, and I was like, I don't need it anymore. Like, it's just another expense. It's another. Then that's why I traded Netflix and got YouTube TV, because then I could just watch more for about the same amount of money. Because I had Netflix, I had the extra account. Where here I have the Google family, the premium family. So I got a few accounts in, and they get all it too.
Do you have T-Mobile?
I have AT&T.
Oh, I was gonna say, because with T-Mobile you get Hulu for free, you get Netflix for free, and Apple TV.
I think I get one of them. They're all giving them away. I get something free. I get like either like Walmart Plus and Paramount for free or something like that. But that's it. Let's see if we have any chats on Rumble. No, comment in if you're watching. Like, subscribe, comment in. I was thinking about opening up the lines here, because I got it figured out. Oh, there we go.
Like, right now is probably the time to kind of get back into the weekly leading up to WrestleMania.
Okay.
Because right now is the road to WrestleMania, so this is where you're getting the best storyline. This is where you're getting, like, the best weekly episodes. And just because you missed a couple weeks doesn't mean, like, if you tuned in,
we missed a couple months
or a couple months.
But I mean, I missed it decades. You know, I watched it when I was a kid, and then never. And then I watched it now. It's like, it's fun. Laura likes to watch. Well, she's been watching this woman in Germany. Like, she goes and finds, like, expensive dresses. It first started off as makeup. Then she does, like, expensive dresses and tries to find dupes. I think that's what they call them, for, like, the same looking dress for a more affordable price. And she tries them on and critiques them and has fun. She's been watching that a lot. But then she's been watching YouTubers that basically expose other YouTubers for being fake. Like, the big one was Michaela, that she, like, got a L'Oreal deal. This is alleged speculatory opinion, that she got a L'Oreal deal and was using the product. And, oh my God, look at my lashes. They're so great because of this L'Oreal product. And she was wearing fake lashes while she was doing that. So a bunch of people, millions of people went and bought this mascara or whatever. And because she said it was so great, and look what it did to her lashes, and they were fake lashes.
Yeah.
So like she's been watching those, and those are fun because I like to see, liars get their due. Like, yeah. But
I've
then
seen
like, some are apologetic, and then, but from what I understand, Michaela's not. She's like, well, says whatever she says.
I've seen a few of those, and the people are like, hey, I'm just getting paid for the brand deal. So they're just getting paid to show this thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
They don't even like it. They're like, oh yeah, check this out, money. Check, that's why with the Dubby, I tried it out before I talked about it because I didn't want to be that, person that's like, oh, here, drink this. And it is good. I like it. That's if you are watching and you need an energy powder that's not super chemically up like all the energy drinks, Dubby is a good one. And if you use the promo code CHEWING, you'll get 10% off. Boom, boom, boom. That's my commercial voice.
And you could also use the code STIR and get 10% off.
Yeah, there you go. It's good stuff. That's where I learned it from Nickster.
I have Dubby in the corner of my stream. It just flashes Dubby.
Oh, does it? I didn't get one of those yet. I like sometimes I put the Talk Studio, so I represent what's streaming, what I'm streaming from.
I pay for Streamlabs Ultra, so I got the Talk Studio Pro. I got everything that comes with Streamlabs.
Yeah, I got the Streamlabs. That's what I use. I like it. It's very user friendly. And then excuse me. Sorry about that.
I like Dubby. The only thing I didn't like about them is for like weeks I was trying to get like a free shirt from Dubby so I could like wear
it. Yeah.
And they were like, "Well, we can't really do that right now, but like, here's your tell them your code." I'm like, "I'm trying to like promote you." Like,
yeah.
What do you mean?
Just send it. You already bought it. It's already a product. You already made it. Send it to me. I'll wear it. And boom, done.
But after a while, I just kind of gave up, and I was like, all you get is just the little Dubby flash."
Yeah. Yeah. It is nice stuff. They have good. I got to get some more.
Yeah, me too.
It's got a good flavor, and it's supposed to be like a small business locally. So I'm all down for supporting smaller businesses.
I tried. I had like the watermelon one. I like that one.
I think I got blue raspberry, and it was good too. I'll definitely try watermelon. But we're gonna wrap it up here. We're at a minute. Oh, she just came back. Perfect. She can give her. We're gonna just wrap it up, and give your guys' closing remarks. What are your closing remarks to leave the audience with?
Like any last comments? Any last quick topic you want to talk about? You want to plug your TikTok?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. Who knows, really?
I got. I'll just kind of talk about stirring it up. I would love to have you on.
Yeah. When's your show on? Or the schedule is a little wonky right now.
My main goal was to try to keep it Tuesdays at like 7 or 8 every Tuesday.
So there's just been a lot of.
But between everything going on with me and then I have a co-host named Angelina. She's kind of been having some stuff go on. So my show has kind of been.
It is really hard, especially as you get older, to get people together at the same time. Like it gets trying at times, frustrating. You're like, I just want to, like, let's get together. Things are going here. Things go, I got to do this. I got to do that. It gets hard.
That's what I like about doing what we do is because we're not confined to trying to do like a weekly show, like a big business or a big whatever. We could do something. We could disappear for a couple weeks. We could come back like nothing happened. People will still watch. People will still be there.
You still have the subscribers, yeah.
So, like my show's kind of like on a pause, which I don't want it to, but things
maybe
are what it is.
It's one of those 2 steps back to take 3 forward.
And then
where
I also have to upgrade my PC because when I'm trying to stream like the screen and I'm trying to do what I'm doing, right now my PC lags trying to do both.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you've seen it happen when I tried to switch to a screen and then this screen would just pause for a minute.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I gotta work on that.
and
With my
that's
tax money, I plan on doing that.
there you go. That's my buddy said that like that computer parts are expensive because people it's all going to AI.
So in the meantime, in between time, I just kind of been working on music and posting music on my
Yeah.
channel.
That's a little activity helps in, engaging with the audience. I try to do that as much as I can.
With my TikTok, it's been like kind of iffy if I post every day because of everything that's been going on personally.
Yeah. But they say sometimes that you have like to post some of that stuff. Like, hey guys, because people with like we were just talking, you were away. Like Laura watches videos of YouTubers calling like exposing other YouTubers for being fake. So there's a big growth for the genuine character. So like the behind the scenes or the B side stuff is like what people want to see too. They want to see the real you, that you're a real person going through real things. Makes you more relatable.
One thing I tell like some of my friends that are trying to start a channel or people in the comments are like, well, do you have any advice? It's like I say there's an audience for everybody. Anything that you do, you will find at least one person that likes that. So like our live streams, we have an audience. The music I put out, not every song is gonna be like a great song, but someone likes it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, for sure. Somebody's definitely gonna like it. Robbie said one day Captain Q and I are gonna go do a live stream downtown SRQ and see if we can get some content out of the community. Yeah, we were thinking about doing that too. Is just going down and like doing like on the street, like chewing the fat on the go or something like that. Just
IRL
to,
stream,
yeah,
in real life stream.
yeah.
That's a big topic on Twitch or like a big category.
In real life, yeah, because it'd be fun. We're getting different people, and that's like the main purpose. Well, the main purpose is to connect with my friends on a like my brother, more importantly, regularly. But it's like to say that we can talk, like hear a couple people talking about stuff, and you may not agree with me, and I may not agree with you, but here we are talking. Like that was like Charlie Kirk's thing. Is like here we're talking, like we're just a couple people talking, like. I think everybody's so polarized that a lot of us are like this. And when you see something online, you want to say, hey, that guy's like me. He's got some ideas like I have. Like, I'll listen to him. I'll subscribe to him. Like,
When
it's chit chatting at the bar, chewing the fat with your friends.
when you first started this, I was excited because I seen it as a way. I was like, oh, I could like bond with my uncles and a close friend, and it would be like this whole fun thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll definitely swap shows all the time, regularly, depending on what we do.
And a good
It's good.
idea I just came up with, like next time we do a family gathering or whenever we're all together, what if we do one big hybrid stream, chewing the fat, stirring it up?
We
We're
could
all in the same room, like
if
same.
if you come down here or I go up there, yeah, for sure.
Or we meet up in West Virginia for an event.
There we go. Yeah,
That would
that's a
probably
good
be the
spot.
easiest. Do an outside IRL kind of podcast.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you'd be, but I mean, what would be cool is to have. I don't know how it would work. Is different. Like each of us have a camera and we're talking. But that would be too many conflicting. But yeah, you just have to have a set up a camera. It would just be like a hot mic camera, or hey, you just
I
have
could
like
bring my mic,
yeah.
one decent mic, and then the camera, so it could catch everything.
Yeah, it'll be pretty funny. Like that's what me and Laura always joke. Like we should just put cameras and go live, like almost like the Truman Show, because people would watch it. People would sit there for hours and watch you do your normal stuff. Like here we are messing around in the kitchen because we do silly stuff, and people will sit there and watch you.
Have you thought
you're the
about
Sims.
starting like a vlog channel?
No, I haven't thought about a vlog channel, but that's basically what it'd be. It would be like a 24/7 vlog. Like, I think you just have it running, and then when you turn out the lights, that's you get to see the dark, see us getting in the dark. Like,
there's some
I mean,
people that do that on Twitch. They have like cameras connected to their stuff, and they just stream 24 hours a day. When they leave one room, you can see them walk
yeah,
into whatever.
like not just like the main place, like the bedroom. I guess you could do the bedroom. You just have to stream to a different website. But but you just
Yeah.
put up the main room because we have like one big general area. Put one up where you covers all of it, and then just here you go. What are you doing? I was like, we get some of the stuff we said we could take down immediately. Like some of the stuff that we say to each other, like you get banned immediately.
Do you remember when I gave you the idea of chewing the fat after hours? We're kind of doing that right now.
Yeah, it is. It's a little bit, yeah. Yeah, after hours, and I think Gregory added the leftovers because the Rover Morning Glory had the leftovers. I was like, that's pretty good. That's good. The
Chewing
after
the
hours.
fat after hours.
I'm going to attempt to record like when we do the book because I'll use the same stuff with the book club because Dan's part of it and we're all different places. We do this and record it, and then I do like this is members exclusive on Patreon, and that's what I was gonna start doing with like the late night or the after show, chewing the fat. The after show is recording that and putting it as member exclusive content. But I'm playing around with that and seeing what it does.
I've heard a lot about Patreon. I just haven't really looked into it.
It's pretty cool. So every show I have the YouTube music podcast, and then I have to upload it to Spotify, and when I upload it to Spotify, it gets uploaded to Patreon. So
how do you upload to Spotify? Because I've been trying to look into that. Because the songs I've been making, I want to put on my Spotify.
I sign up for the Spotify Creator, which it's so just like Google Spotify Creator, and then set that up, and it's really real easy. Like you have to download the song to your PC, then upload it, title, and you could do like episodes. Is this explicit content? I always put yes. Don't put 18 plus on it because I did that one time and I was like, my stuff didn't come up because it was like buried. So I had to call them. I actually had to email them and remove it because I thought, okay, 18, like that's explicit content. We swear. So, but don't click that and just do explicit content. And then you just put your show, your title, your episode, what's it about, your little thumbnail. It's super easy. And if you want to talk off the air or we could do this video call and share our screens and I could show you all how to do it. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that one of these days.
Yeah. I work all this weekend, but just shoot me a text.
I work tomorrow until like 3 or 4. I'm not sure what I'm doing after that.
I'll be there I'll be at work from 06 to 1800.
Oh, dinner's done.
No, it's an email, but I'll just say that, stay, my closing marks is just stay hopeful. Don't give in to the fear and the propaganda. I listen to Hallow, so try to get some good positive stuff. Change your news feed to uplifting stories. Like I've actually started feel good not playlist but folder, I guess, whatever you call it, on the social medias of just like feel good videos or stories that I watch. So that's my closing marks. Don't give into it. The good guys, if you are Christian or most everything, the good guys win at the end. So
yeah.
Well, you guys all have a good night. Like and subscribe. It was a pleasure. Thanks for coming on so short notice too. So thank you.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you guys have a good night. All you guys out there have a good night too.
Well, then you won't, then you rather not go. I'm gonna say it to you. These three little words and they mean that we are through.